And we should be going live. Guys, we have a 90-second delay on today. Um, but the reason why I'm having that on is because we are playing in an MTT, and obviously we are going to be what's the word I'm looking for? Obviously, we might have some stream snipers, so we need a minute and a half delay here. Let me just post all my links up in the proper links section. My end, it says stream starting in about 50 seconds from now. But I just want to make sure all the links are out there so you guys can join. We can all have a good time. And yeah, I think this will be a fun little stream. I don't think I'll be streaming my regular 3-4 hours. I think we'll just be streaming for a little bit here. We'll get the chat rolling. I'll answer some of your questions and we'll just have a good old time. Let me just get the links in there. And pull this up. Bam. And then pop that out as such. And bam, we should be ready to go, I think. We signed up for an MTT at, if I go look here now, where is it? And now, yes, everybody should be seeing it is live. We signed up for an MTT at 11 o'clock, so in about 30 minutes from now. There's only 37 people in it, which, you know. But this was the one that I won 40 million chips off of, so I'm looking very much to get a back-to-back night going. I think that'll be a lot of fun. And guys, I want to show you guys something. You'll see it in tomorrow's video, but I'll give you guys a little sneak peek here. We come over to here and we go to history. So far tonight on these bets, we still got the Penguins and Bruins game, which is going to pay us 207,000, right? But if we go to our history, right, we bet on the Hurricanes for this game, which if you guys saw the video, obviously I said to bet on the Hurricanes. I bet on the Hurricanes, and we're going to win off $1 million bet. We're going to win 833,000. I also told you guys to bet on the Lightning for this game. The Lightning ended up winning, and we're going to win 2.15 million chips. In this game here, I told you guys to bet on the Wild. The Wild are currently winning 4-1 in their game. So, it's more than likely I'm going to win 1.7 off of this game. And last I checked, the Oilers were up 1-0 in this game, and I told you guys to bet on the Oilers. And the potential payout for a $1 million bet is 1.5 million. So, yeah, crazy stuff. We might be going 4 for 4 with our picks. Oh my god. Hey, welcome to the channel. It's Tildy. Welcome. How are you? Let's see. Let's say hi to everybody in the chat here. Welcome, Specs. Welcome. We got Diesel45 in the chat. We got Logan Barden. We got Alpha Dog. We got Tristan Rolf. I think that's how you say it. Thank you, Tristan. Thank you. We got BB Wrestling in the chat. We got Specs. We got John Moore. What's going on, buddy? What's going on? Hopefully you're feeling a little bit better today. We got It's Tildy in the chat. Logan Barden says, I have one question. How do you pronounce your YouTube name? As Sublime or just Sublime? I usually just say Sublime. The reason why I put UH in front of it was to I can't. There's already a band named Sublime, and I didn't want people looking up Sublime on YouTube, and then they get met with the whole band of their song, so I put UH in front of it to kind of differ the name. What's my highest bankroll ever, Diesel45 asked? That's a very good question. My highest was about 100 million the other day. Riddle me this. What is broken before you can't use it? A Ford car. When are you going to do the next 0 to a million vid? I'm actually planning on recording that either tonight after the stream or early tomorrow, and having that up for Friday. Yeah, for Friday. So Friday, you'll see another 0 to a million series on the channel. Guys, we got about a half an hour till the game actually starts, so I think we'll go and do $100,000 spin and go. get ourselves warmed up, and yeah. How's everybody doing in chat? Hopefully everybody's doing great. Am I gonna host a casino one? Probably not tonight. Um, just because we are playing in the MTTs, and the casino one lobbies are still broken for myself, so I don't think we'll be playing a casino one lobby. But when they do get fixed, I will definitely for sure be hosting one. That's almost 100% sure. You got a pair of threes. But I don't think that'll be enough for that bet. I gotta fold this guy. What do I play on? I play on a Valve Index on Steam VR from my PC. You got $100,000 from the wheel, John. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's some good shit, my guy. Oh, really? You would have won that hand with a pair of threes? It's an egg. Don't diss my forts. Hey, it's true, Diesel. It's true. Every time I've driven in a Ford, I've only had problems. So I do not want to drive Fords ever again. I'm more of a Jeep Dodge guy myself. And yes, I can hear it in the chat already. Those do have their problems, and I'm not saying it doesn't. The old lady slash new to VR says, thanks for the videos. Well, thank you for coming into the stream and thanks for stopping by. How are you doing today? I just want to say, guys, again, we are on a minute-and-a-half delay just because I am wearing my streamer badge, and if somebody were to find this in the middle of an MTT game, that would ruin the integrity of the poker game itself for everybody at the table. So that's why I put a minute-and-a-half delay on, but I still will get to all your questions, and I still will get to all your chats, so there's no need to worry about that. Of course, I fold a 7-4 or 7-5 and a 7 comes out. The two jacks scare me a little bit, but I probably would have taken this hand down. Yep, I would have too. We're getting a shit end of the stick tonight so far with these flops. What are you doing? This guy's like in my face. We got a pair of fives. I think that'll be enough to win this, but we got 310 here. I don't know what that dude's problem was, but he was like directly in my face. 6, 7, 7, 3, and 5 are all great engines, but those Mopar transmissions are gross. I have a 2015 Jeep Wrangler with I think a V6. I forget which engine, but yeah, no, it's ran great. I do cuss or I make sure that all the maintenance gets done, and yeah, no, I love the car, and I'm probably gonna keep that car for a very, very long time. This guy's chip leader, and he's really deciding that long. We got a three of a kind. We'll just check. We also have a flush. GTR is very good car. Very, very good car. Um, One of my friends actually has a GTR, so I've gotten to drive around town with him. Oof. You don't want to see that with a king in your hand. We might win this with high card, though. Yeah, not with that. He probably has some kind of pair of something. If you guys haven't, I would ask if you guys could go down in the down below the video and click that thumbs up button, because it really does help us out with the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, it'd be nice to have more people in here. We can all get chatting and streaming the multi-table tournaments here. I know it's kind of a late stream, but I decided, we haven't done a stream in a little while, so why not do it now? We're gonna try to do this with a 7-2. I know CEO of Typos wanted me to do an all-in call with the 7-2, so let's see if we can get something done with this. Let's see, what does he have? He has a 3-3. Oh, come on, hit a 7. Hit a 7. Jeez Louise. Well, that writes it for us there. Don't worry, guys. We got lots of sports bets that have been winning, so I'm not too worried about my chips. And yeah, no, it's been a good time on Pokerstars as of lately. Like, I'm sure you guys have all seen the video of me winning that MTT, and that was last night, and that was such a great um game going on there. Hey man, still remember me? Orbit, you ask me this every time you come in the stream. Yes, of course I still remember you, bud. Come on. Every time I stream, you come in and ask me the same question. Do you still remember me? Let's see, what can we play here? What can we play? We could play some 5,000, 10,000 maybe. For 20 minutes or so. I'm about to buy a V8 BMW. What's a maintenance? Oh my goodness, I don't even want to know what the maintenance would be on that thing. That would be expensive as fuck. Holy shit. I do not even want to know how much that would cost with a V8 like that. Especially a BMW. Don't BMWs, like, aren't they notorious for like making them very hard to like just even go get an oil change? Like at a traditional oil change shop? Yeah, 510 suited here. Not too bad for a cash game. Oh, you get a free check, why not? Well, not with that flop, it's not so good. Not with that flop. Guys, we currently have $1 million on the table. And my goal before the MTT is to win enough to cover our MTT price. That would be fantastic. We got 4-6 suited here. I'm not going to call a raise like that. Desmond OFC says, say hi to Brazil. Watching you from the here. Well, perfect. Hello, Brazil. What's going on? Hopefully you guys are all having a great time over there in Brazil. I know I wish I was there in the nice hot weather. It's actually been so nice here where I live. It's today we had our first double-digit day of heat with the sun out. And oh my god, I drove with the windows down. You wouldn't believe it. Do you play on Steam or Oculus? I play on Steam. Anonymous gamer, I play on Steam. Yeah, I drove today with the windows down. I was blasting my music. I even took my coat off. It was so warm. I couldn't believe it. I usually wear a leather jacket all winter long. And today, I was like, you know what? I don't even need a jacket. And I was driving with the windows down. Now, if you guys don't live in any part of the world where it gets cold in the wintertime, I envy you. But basically, this is my favorite time of the year, and when I can drive with the windows down and not have to wear my jacket. You can do basic maintenance yourself, but anything big basically totals the car. What do you mean? Like if you have to change like a wheel, it'll like total your car? Like it'll be a write off almost? Cause like I know in my Jeep, I had one of my springs just kind of go like "Achoo!" when I was off roading. And we just bought a new spring and just shoved her in there, and she's been working great ever since. So yeah, that's why I love the Jeeps. They're not the cheapest thing in the world to fix, but there's billions of parts out there, so I'm never worried about like if I can't find anything. And there's so many off. Like I don't have to buy specifically Mopar, right? Which I'm happy with. I love how um I love how Dodge kind of doesn't restrict it to third party like parts. So in the UK, it's been super hot. Well, that's good. That's good, man. It's awesome to hear. Ace six, we gotta call this. This is our first ace in our hands, and you guys know our saying: aces are kings. Oh, that's a big raise for for an ace. So I might get that. Would you guys buy a shirt that says "Aces are kings"? I feel like I'm right now working on actually because I'm planning to do some IRL content at casinos and poker lounges and whatnot, and I'm making a couple polo shirts with my logo on it, and I'm making a couple t-shirts with my logo on it, and um there's just a lot of cool things coming out soon. So, oh my goodness. Usually get to 35, 33 Celsius here in Rio de Janeiro. So it's super hot, but right now, fuck, do I ever wish we had that? Oh my god. Nah, I feel like blow a head gasket. It's easier just to swap the engine. Holy smokes, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Yeah, you don't want to bust a head gasket, I guess, in a BMW, eh? It's not something you want to do. But what was I talking about beforehand? Oh yes, the shirts that I'm making. So like I said, I'm planning on doing some IRL content, whether that's going to a poker club, playing poker just with my friends, or making IRL content. So I'm working on getting some polos made up with my logo on it and a couple t-shirts with different sayings. So when I start showing my face on camera and reviewing like different poker clips on YouTube and all that kind of thing, um I can be branded in a sense. I think we might see a king come out on the turn here. I'm gonna call that. I might donate to this guy. Yeah, let's see. Let's see a river. Oh, I thought that was a king. And guys, that's how you do it. I saw that there was a thing for a flush on there, and that's how we take down a pot. Easy schmeezy. 2-8, we're just probably gonna fold it because somebody's gonna raise, and as I say that, somebody does exactly that. But yeah, what the heck? Guys, my phone just started going off here. What the heck? Oh, I'm gonna get copyright strike by H3 Productions. I was watching a podcast while I was having a nap this afternoon after I uploaded my video. And I fell asleep to the podcast, but I guess there's no way it went that long. There's no way. I was watching it at like 4 o'clock. There's no way it went that long. But if you guys didn't know in the chat, I am. Ooh. Let's hope somebody raises here. 97 degrees. Now, I'm in Canada, so I don't know how hot 97 degrees is. We're just going to call cuz we got some guys who tend to raise it quite a bit, so nobody's going to raise. Okay. Nobody's going to raise it. No, we got a 3 of a kind. Hopefully somebody raises it. We're the last to act. We're in perfect position for this. Hey, we'll call it. Try to get some action. Excuse me. This guy re-raised me. So we're going to re-raise him 150. What MTT is coming up? Well, the MTT that's coming up is $1 million MTT, and we just won our buy-in at this cash table. So that was a crazy hand, guys. I really underplayed my aces there, and it worked out for the best of us. That's when slow playing is good for you. We're sitting at the table with 2.2 million, so we won back our buy-in. So I'm just gonna play conservative. I might just even leave, to be honest with you. We won our buy-in, so it's not even too big of a worry. But we'll wait and we'll see some cards, and hopefully we'll hit something good. Get pocket aces again. $97 is 36 degrees Celsius. Oh my god. Oh my god. See, 36 degrees Celsius though, that's kind of muggy. Like, unless where I live, the vape hitting you back. No shot. Yeah, it is. No, I actually got this spray from Amazon that I got this spray from Amazon which basically works as like it like moisturizes your saliva glands so that you don't get dry mouth. And I tried it out before the stream, guys, and holy smokes, does it ever work? I feel like I can talk for hours. Well, that's not a flop we wanted to see. We wanted to see 2 diamonds or 3 with an ace on the board, get the nut flush. I'm just gonna fold that. But no, with 36 degrees Celsius though, that's crazy. I don't want it to be that hot. So I like to ride around on my motorcycle. I like to drive with the doors on my Jeep off. And 36 degrees Celsius, you're just asking for a sunburn at that point, and I'm whiter than Casper Lee the Ghost, you know? So I like when it's hot, but I like when it's not hot enough to burn you. That's my favorite kind of hotness. Also, my other favorite kind of hotness is my girlfriend, but we're not gonna get into that. But no, how envious I am of you guys who are living in warmer climates than I live in. Always wanted to live in a warmer climate. Always have. And I keep telling people one day I'm gonna move to Texas. I'm gonna move from Canada and move to Texas. Cause you don't gotta deal with that heat where it's all kind of muggy and gross outside. Like you do up here in Canada. And yeah. Go all in blind next hand, no balls. Not with this amount of chips, man. I got 2.2 million chips on the table. Not with that many. Not with that much chips, no way. Maybe if we were sitting in a 25-50 table, but not with this amount of chips. No way. Yeah, but one day I'll be living in Texas and I will be laughing at the people who still live in my hometown of Winnipeg who have to shovel snow in minus 30 weather with the wind blowing at you. I'll be sitting back laughing, having a beer in my lawn chair on my front porch. That's all I'm going to say. I'll just be laughing. But for the time being, this guy next to me, look at his arms. It looks like he's a little sunburnt. He needs to get off of this boat and go inside for a little bit. It's been sitting at this poker table too long. You guys can see up there. There's like a little sun, like it lets the sun in. I think he's been sitting at the table for too long and he just needs to take a break. Gonna go to sleep. Have a good stream. Well, thank you for stopping in, Desmond. Thank you, thank you. And hopefully you enjoyed your stay. And we'll see you in the next one for sure. Ooh, King 10. I'll play that. Here in Louisiana, you have to know how to breathe underwater. That's like some David Blaine type shit right there, breathing underwater. Well, that guy doesn't have nothing good. Oof, we don't like that flop. I live in Georgia, US. It's nice here, but the weather is bipolar. Michigan is nice as well. My grandma lives up there. See, I live closer to, I guess, in like the US sense. I'm about 45 minutes away from the North Dakota border. That borders Canada. So if you want to get a sense of weather, I guess that would be your best sense would be for North Dakota's climate. And if you guys seen anything on the news with how bad North Dakota can get in the winter, that's what I experienced. But maybe times that by two, just because we are a further bit up north. We got 3 minutes till our next or till our MTT starts. So we're just gonna stick to this until we get kicked out to go play the MTT. We got our buy-in paid for on this table, so that's good. That's good. I was hoping exactly we would do that, was coming on this table and winning our buy-in, and we did just that with our pocket rockets. Hitting a 3 of a kind on the flop, that was a crazy hand, and then underplaying him, and he also had an ace, so the only card that was going to beat me, there's actually no card that could beat me, because he had the other ace, so we pretty much had that locked up right away. Welcome everybody into the chat. Hopefully everybody's having a good night tonight. Tell me about some of your guys' big wins lately. I always love hearing those stories about crazy roulette hits or crazy slot hits. I know there is somebody in my Discord who had the top symbol in Vegas in Vegas Water Show with a 10x on the multiplier. That's crazy. On a $200 bet, he won 400,000. That's crazy. That is crazy. Now, if you guys were here for any of my MPT streams, you guys would know. Let me just yawn here for a second. Holy smokes! Sorry to everybody in the chat who's yawn contagious, but yeah, no, it was what's the word I'm looking for? We hit the exact same thing, but we didn't have any multiplier on it. So on a $100,000 bet, we won 20 million off of it. Let's see how many people are signed up for that MTT now. I'm a little bit curious. It's only 79 people signed up. That's not a lot. The event should be starting up right about now, and we should be getting transported into our table, our beginning table. Hopefully we get some nice people in there. Yeah, there's not a lot for tonight, and I wonder why. Is there something else going on in another game, or people just not up to it tonight? Oh, and it just disappeared. Your table will be ready soon. That's what I like to see. Yeah, there we go. It's back up now. 80 people. I think we can make it to final table and 80 people. Top 10%. For sure we can. Aaron Vork says, "Hey man, I can't stay, but I came by to say hi." Well, thanks for stopping by, Aaron. Thank you so much. And yeah, hopefully you have a good sleep, man. Diesel45 says he won 2 million on 0 in roulette. And then lost it all today. Oh, that sucks, man. That sucks. Calon Blaze says, "Sup, I'm new to the stream." Well, welcome, Calon. Welcome. Hopefully you're enjoying your stay so far. We're just waiting to get put on an MTT table. Oh, with this hand, we're just gonna have to wait here for a second. With this hand, we just gotta wait. Bleeds S says, "Yo, your No, I'm not ready. We'll wait till after this hand, and then we'll go." I've had a $1 million hit in roulette because I bet everything on 14 and it hit. Well, that's awesome, man. That's awesome, but very risky at the same time. You crazy bastard. The lag in the text is so bad, it's worse than Twitch. Are you talking about the delay? Because I have a delay on right now for 1:30 just so nobody can cheat and watch and see what cards I have on my stream. Oof. We don't like to see that. We do not like to see that. Thank you, Diesel. Thank you. Yeah, we have a 1:30 delay on right now, so that's why it might be a little bit more laggy than, a stream that would be instantaneous. And we're gonna fold this. I don't want to mess around with the kings, and we're gonna go and join that MTT right now. Yes, let's get over there. Gravel says, "Congrats on the MTT win." Hey man, we could win another tonight, so let's hopefully get there, and let's hopefully win another game in MTT here. Imagine we win back-to-back nights. That'd be insane. That would be some crazy, crazy luck, that's for sure. And we're hopping in right now. We're loading up in. And we're playing on Saloon. Man, I love this map. Saloon is such a good map, guys. We'll put the camera right there. And who do we got on the table? Let's see. Well, we got Ace King Master and Pickle Scratcher. That's about it. Got 4 messages on Discord here. I just want to make sure the sub count is live and active. It is perfect. Do all that. And guys, we are getting ourselves into an MTT here, so this will be exciting. 14 is your lucky number. Well, that's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. Gypsy Dipsy says, good morning, everybody. Good morning to you, Gypsy Dipsy. Good morning, good morning. Can I explain what an MTT is? Yeah, for sure. So an MTT is basically, so in this tournament, there are currently 89 people signed up for this tournament. 8-4 suited, I mean, we gotta call that. So to explain what an MTT is, essentially it's that 500 might get annoying for you guys. I'll try to get that out of the picture there. Ooh, we got two clubs on the board to start things off. Raise that up to 25. Is there any way to get the duck chain without spending $200? No, there's currently not a way. Should be enough for him to fold that. Oof. Hey, welcome to the channel, Jack Gallogly. I think that's how you pronounce your name. Hey, how are you? I'm doing good, man. Sorry, to answer your question, old lady. That sounded really rude, but that's your name on the stream here. But basically, there's about 200 or so people. Oh God, I need a jack. A jack would be great. I can't speak today. I can't. We bet on a jack on the river, so we take our chances. Why not? It's only 25. So there's 89 people in. Oof, wasn't a jack. Is a king. So there's 89 people in here. We're all competing, and um, essentially, we're all competing to come in first place. So if you bust out, you're out of the tournament. Blinds go up every, I think, 4 minutes, and yeah, it's just a fun little tournament to play in. Yesterday, I actually won one with 100 and I think 27 people or 137 people, I think it was. And we got a very nice hand here, King Queen. And yeah, no, it's just it's essentially like a battle royale but in poker. To kind of explain that. Well, to be honest, that O has lost all meaning. All anyway, go big and win big. I like to play a more methodical way to play poker. Well, that's very good for us. We had a king on a rainbow flop like that. That guy was betting pretty aggressively, so we'll bet back into him for about 125. Yeah, the dude's betting really aggressively for some reason. Same with him. Okay, there's 2 diamonds on the board. I go all in. We got a very high pairing with this. Hopefully we don't get bust out right away. That's garbage. Absolutely garbage. Who calls a bet like that with pocket fours? I'm gonna be like Phil Hellmuth here, guys. Holy shit. What the fuck was that? Who calls a $125 bet on a 10-20 blind with pocket fours on a board that has a king and 2 overpairs on your fours? That just doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, that just doesn't make sense. And ooh, guys, they added horse racing. You know what we're gonna do? Oh my god. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So if we put 100,000 on each one, so let's see here. If we put 100,000, or if we put 100,000 on first place, so if we put 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, we're gonna get 550, so we'll lose. But say we put 100,000 on that, we win 1.2, 1.3, 1.5, 1.6, 1.6, 2.6, 2.9, 3.1, 4.6, 6.1, 8.1, 10.1, 10.1, 15.1, 10. I think what we might do, not right now, but we'll do it at another time. We'll put 10 or 100,000 on each one, and hopefully we hit something big. Do you play poker in real life or only in VR? I play in real life. I play in tournaments all over. If that were to happen to me, what just happened? I would for sure have a Phil Hellmuth moment and say, "Why the fuck were you calling that with pocket fours with 3 overpairs and a king on the board? That is ridiculous." And it's to me, I still think that is ridiculous. Like, holy shit, that should not have been called on his behalf. He should have laid that down when I immediately raised it to 125. But at the end of the day, it's Pokerstars VR, right? The odds don't matter. As long as you're confident in your cards, you play what you want. And that's honestly how poker works. But in my mind, if I had pocket fours and that board came out and somebody bet into me to start things off and they were he it's just hard to explain. I wouldn't have done that. But that's okay. We went from first person or we went from a win yesterday to possibly, let's check it out, being the first person out in this game. Wouldn't that be a turn of events, eh? What a bad beat that was. Let's go more info. General info. Live table. How do we see the... Can we not see who's winning in this? I thought we always could. Because I think I might have been the first person out, to be honest with you. So we went from... What just happened? What? He just gave me 2 high fives, but there's nobody around me. You guys hear that and see that? That's crazy. Ah, we need to spin the wheel anyways. Why not? Let's hit a jackpot. I've never been able to hit one in this game. Devs, juice it up for me, please. The trajectory's good. Ah, never mind. It's 14,900. 14,900. We won on that guy. That was a shit show, though. I think what we might do is go into a sit and go. Crybaby Katie has $1 million one up. I don't know if she wants to be streamed tonight though, so I'm just gonna leave that. Um, Pink Boy. I will join this one here. 100,000. Why not? 100,000. Why not? What's going on, Snot000? How's it going? How's it going? He had a set. Yes, he did have a set. He did. But he did not have one on that flop. And that's when I bet into him on that flop. There should have. In regular and in poker, in poker odds and poker all that, you definitely would not be making that call. Is there another tournament to play sometime? We're gonna just play some SR sit and goes. I love playing these sit and goes and yeah. No, Jack, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that he's a little kid, doesn't know how to play. Um, I just say it's Pokerstars VR. Right, 1 million chips is nothing compared to somebody else. So, yeah, it might be a risk he's willing to take to call that bet, and yet again, it was only a percentage of his chip stack. But it's all good. We will hopefully win a sit and go here, and this is basically like an MTT, but you're only playing on the final table, and everybody has the same amount of chips to start. So it's an even playing field, and yeah. I wish sit and goes got custom chips like MTT does. I wish there was some custom sit and go chips. That'd be very, very nice. How do you get the lobby to look all shiny like that? Well, we hit our ace, but we only have a pair of fours to go along with it, and there's 3 people ahead. We're gonna raise it up to 50 here. Get 2 folds. We're gonna go to heads up with this guy. I wonder if he's gonna fold it. And he does. We end up taking that pot home. Ace, queen suited, hey? Imagine we hit a royal flush right here. That would be a crazy time. Hey, I'm streaming right now, so if you're trying to talk to me, I can't hear you because I turn all the sounds off for everybody speaking because there's too many kids in this game. Well, there goes our royal flush plans. I can't bet 100 like that. 200, no, I can't. Not with that hand. Not with that hand. I cannot do that. Let me actually go grab my phone because I want to know the scores in a hockey game because I got $1 million on all the games and I actually want to know who's winning and who's not. So, hopefully, you guys are enjoying the stream today. Like I said, it's not going to be like one of our long ones. I still have content I need to make for tomorrow. So I just decided I was going to come on and stream for the fun of it. And guys, it looks like all of my picks are going to win tonight from my video. Looks like all my picks are going to win. Guys, the Wild are currently up. What is it? 6-2 right now with 3 minutes left in the third. And the Oilers are up. Guys, we have a chance for a royal flush here. Even a straight. We got a high chance for a flush. We got to call this. Because we got straight potential. We got flush potential. And we even got there's a lot of outs for us here. That's a card that negates any of our outs. So we're just going to fold that away. But guys, all of our bets look like they're going to win tonight. So that's great news. Great news. And I'll be uploading a video probably tomorrow at either 10 Central Standard Time in the morning or at noon Central Standard Time. I haven't made up my mind on which one I want to do yet. And oh my goodness, these raises are insane. But yeah, no, we're going to do another predictions video so you guys can make some extra cash on some sports betting. I was 4 for 4 today. So that's kind of has some validity in my picks, hey? Going 4 for 4. If a 4 shows up, I folded a 2-3. I wouldn't be calling none of this. But it would have been nice to see a 4 show up there. Get a 3 king suited with hearts. But guys, NHL betting, something I wouldn't say I'm an expert on, but I know hockey very, very well. I've played the game for years and years and years. Not saying that I have some kind of not saying that I have some kind of uh expertise in the game, but like I said, I've been playing hockey for a long, long time, been watching hockey for a long, long time. So so I do have some knowledge in the space. The thing with hockey that makes it so much fun. Come on, I did 75. $100 bet isn't much more than what was before. Get some extra value. 250. And he got it. And I got it. Not he did. I did. Yeah, I've been watching all of the hockey games this off season. Obviously, I stopped watching them tonight to live stream here. But oh shit, the Oilers are up 5-0 now. Wow. Guys, I literally said in my video that the Oilers got embarrassed and that they're going to be looking for some kind of redemption story. And this is the redemption story I was exactly talking about. Getting 5 goals, shutting them out. That was exactly what I was talking about. I did not see McDavid letting off the gas. And yeah, overall, I think we had a very, very, very good night tonight on the NHL bets. Very good night. And you guys, if you guys followed my predictions, would have made a lot of money. Would have made a lot of money if you were betting 100,000 per bet, $10,000 per bet, $1,000,000 per bet, $100,000,000 per bet. You would have been making quite a bit of cash, especially with that two guys just disconnected like that. Okay. Um, especially with that Tampa Bay Lightning pick that I made. Um, you'd actually be making more than what you bet. It was considered an underdog pick, but I don't understand why it was considered underdog. It just doesn't make sense to me why they would put them as an underdog, especially when they're back-to-back champs. They were going to play hard regardless. As if. Flop the flush. Just with a straight flush draw. Give us a 5 of hearts. We get a pair of fours now. Makes me feel a little bit better. Makes me feel a little bit better, but if that 5 would have shown up, jeez Louise, we would have been in trouble. Damn, everyone just stopped commenting. Yeah, people might be having this on in the background as they're doing something else, so it's no big deal. I'm here to entertain you guys. I can talk to myself all day. That's what I do in the videos, so I can entertain myself all day. We're sitting pretty good on this tournament too. We're sitting in first place. With 2300 chips. We go to the info section. First place gets $360,000. Yeah, after this sit and go, regardless of what place we come in, we're gonna. You're the only one here for me. It's saying there's 15 people in here, Logan. Maybe you are. I just don't know. Maybe you are. But what was I gonna say? Ace Jack. Oh no. If any of you guys know in this chat, Ace Jack, that is my Krypton ite. I hate Ace Jack, but we gotta play it. It's such a tempting hand. Every time I play it, I just end up losing it to some kind of two pairs, some kind of straight, or some kind of flush. It's the worst hand in this game, in my opinion. And that's one way to do it. Get ourselves an ace. This guy just might have a higher kicker than I do, and oh my god. We have to call it. There we go. See? Crunk, it's not cyber. I think I was the first one out because some guy called me with pocket fours on a stupid flop that I was winning 100%, and yeah, and as you guys can see, I lost like that. That's why I hate Ace Jack. I just hate it. But no, I think we were the first one out of that tournament. I can actually check and see. MTT late registering. Can I not see like how many people, like, why does it do this to me? I want to know who's still in it. Or do I gotta wait for the late reg to end? I think I might have to, but we're not in it anymore, Crunk. We got knocked out. I think we were one of the first people out. Ace, queen. We gotta go all in on this. We're short stacked. And we're in position. Almost jumped in too. Good luck. Yeah, no, we're only in a sit and go. We got knocked out pretty fast. It's the least he could do. There's just no way. Okay, we're making our comeback now, guys. This is our comeback story. There's no fucking way. There's just no way we get this hand. There's just an absolutely no way we get this hand. There is just no fucking way. There's just none. Phew. Phew phew phew. We're gonna wait a minute here to see if we were knocked out first. And we get the J.K. Rowling special, eh? The J.K. Rowling special. Oh my god. A 9 would do it for us here. An ace would do it for us. There's a lot of cards that could do it for us here. For 100 chips, I am not willing to see those two come out. Watch it be an ace. Watch it be a 9. There's also the flush draw that's there. Okay, no, I'm fine with that. He probably has trip queens. Terrible luck with ace queen. Brandy boy, the worst luck in my life. Always ace jack. Ace jack's the worst hand in the game. I don't care what anybody says. It's worse than fucking pocket twos. It's worse than 2-7. Ace jack is just terrible. 8, 9, 10 clubs. Well, there's our 10 of clubs, but we need a 9 here. We're going to bet this up to 75. Get people to fold out of here. Easy. I'll take it. I didn't mean to throw it that hard. My tracking, I guess, fucked up there. We're sitting at our original buy-in mount. There's 2 people already out, and Demos is practically the chip leader at this point. Well, he is the chip. He's not practically. He is. And we're sitting in what, 3rd place right now? 4th place right now. We'll take it. You can get an easy double up. My hatred for ace. Oh no, if we get another club here, oh, that would suck. No, my hatred for ace jack is something unparalleled. And this game just keeps giving me these cards to fuck with me. That's what I think it is. I think the devs put in some kind of line of code and to put my username in there and like, hey, you know what? This guy hates ace jack. Let's just give it to him every single time. Ah, don't you just love it? Okay, and let's check the NHL scores again. I'm always watching them and making sure everything's going, especially when I'm betting chips in this game with it. Best well, damn no, I'll be betting. So yeah, we're 3 for 3 right now. 10 minutes left in the third, and Ottawa or not Ottawa. Ottawa's not going to make the playoffs for years. And Edmonton, there we go. Edmonton is up 5-0 with 10 minutes left in the third. Unless the Kings go on some kind of miracle run, like the Boston Bruins did back in the day against the Boston Bruins did back in the day against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Um, Phone was just being weird. Gotcha. 2-7 is 100% the worst hand you can have. Disagree. I've won more hands with 2-7 than most. How's your NHL betting going? Great. We hit 4 for 4 today, Druber. 4 for 4 today on all of our picks. And I'm gonna be making another picks video for tomorrow. So hopefully we can go 4 for 4 2 days in a row. That'd be great. Yeah, overall it was a great night for us. I think we've won. Can go look at our sports betting here. We're gonna get total back. We bet 4 million. Actually, now we can see what place we came in. Oh, we did not come in last. We came in 117th. Okay. But we can go into sports bets and we can see. We go to history. We had money on the Hurricanes, so 1.8 million plus 2.1 million. So what? 1.8 plus 2.1. That is what? 1.8 plus 2.1. That's about 4 million, right? 1.8 plus 2.1, 4 million. Blues versus Wild, so 5.7 million, and then this one will be about 7.2 million. We'll win off these 4 games, and we only bet 4 million, so we're gaining an additional 3.7 million off these games tonight. Crazy stuff, guys. Crazy stuff. We get pocket rockets. Get this guy to go all in. We'll call it, of course. Aces versus Kings. Wow. Crazy stuff. A jack could do it. Oh, never mind. A jack couldn't do it. Never mind. I was wrong. I thought there was a 9 on the board. Yeah, I'll give you guys a sneak peek on who I'm picking up for tomorrow. So for the Penguins and Rangers, I went with the Rangers. So on $1 million bet, on $100,000 bet, you're gonna win 171,000. Queen 2 suited on our big blind. Hopefully nobody raises it. So I went with the Rangers on that one. On this one, I went with the Panthers. There's no way I can see the Panthers lose this game. It's just, in my mind, impossible. For this game, of course, I think I actually did pick the Predators for that one. Let's see. Yeah, I did pick the Predators. I bet 1 million on it just because the odds are ridiculous for the Predators, and I think it's way too high. So I bet on the Predators for that one, and for the Stars and the Flames, I believe. Who did I bet on for that one? I bet on the Stars as well. just because their odds were ridiculous as well. So King 10. Well, we just got more chips and we've knocked out 2 people in this tournament so far. And we get an ace 4. Wow. Crazy stuff. And what are we sitting at right now for chip leader position? What are we? 3,000. We're sitting in second place right now. Okay, I like to see that. 2 spades come out on the board. Bet 400. We get that easily. King 2 suited, we'll call that. I'm hoping some hearts come out on here. Hoping some hearts come out. We get a king. Let's see, we'll probably double this guy up, but I don't think he has a king. No ace. There we go. I think with that we became chip leader. Yes, we did. We're in the money now, guys, for the sit and go. And hopefully you see why I play these kinds of tables, guys. Because you can learn a lot by playing these tables in tournament conditions and all that kind of stuff. So I always highly suggest people to play sit and goes and spin and goes to kind of learn how to play in more stressful situations. Cash tables are just all over the place. You really don't know what's coming, and five two suited here. I'll call it. Hopefully this guy don't raise it on us. He's probably gonna check. We get 2 spades. It's good for us. Let's see what comes out here. Nine. Well, guys, I just wrote down all your bets and bet on them. I trust you. I haven't uploaded the video for tomorrow's game yet, so don't be betting on the games that I said for tonight because my views are definitely going to change for the next set of games for the next day. So don't be betting on the teams that I said in the first uh, game because or in the first video I made on the predictions because they're gonna be completely different, completely 100% different. I want to say thank you everybody for coming out today. I know it was a short little stream. We only streamed for about an hour and 15 minutes, but I want to say thank you guys for coming out and having a good time with me. We just hit 1,450 subscribers, so thank you guys so much for hitting that milestone. We're on our way to 1,500. We're so close to being there. And I just want to say thank you guys all for being great and awesome, and hopefully you guys all have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there, everybody. Bye-bye now.